For years following the Empire's defeat at the Battle of Endor, many within the Imperial Remnant were left questioning how it was possible the rebellion emerged from the battle victorious. For example, Captain Pellaeon, an Imperial who was present at the Battle of Endor, still wondered 5 years later how the defeat was even possible, let alone why the battle had been defined by confusion and so utterly disastrous. All Pellaeon could do was question what may have happened if it was Thrawn himself, who Pellaeon regarded as the greatest military mind the Empire had ever seen, was in command of the Super Star Destroyer Executor and the Imperial fleet at Endor. But these same questions didn't exist for Thrawn, as the Chiss Grand Admiral was completely confident he knew the reason for the Empire's defeat in the Battle of Endor, despite outgunning the rebellion by a factor of 10 to 1. In this video expose, I will describe Thrawn's theory for the Empire's defeat at Endor, and explain what Thrawn did to ensure his campaign against the New Republic avoided the same fate. Thrawn's theory for why the Empire lost at the Battle of Endor was one of his primary motivators to locate the Emperor's secret storehouse on the planet of Wayland. Yes, he wanted to locate the schematics of a prized cloaking device present there, as well as access to the cloning facilities within the Mount Tantiss storehouse, but Thrawn valued something far greater: the clone Jedi Master Joruus C'baoth. And it was at this first meeting between Thrawn and the Jedi Master, who acted as guardian of Palpatine's storehouse, where we see Thrawn reveal his theory for the Empire's disastrous defeat that saw the destruction of Death Star 2 and the death of Palpatine and Vader. Thrawn asked C'baoth, who was relegated to Wayland, if he was familiar with the battle and why the Imperial fleet lost. The Jedi Master answered that he didn't spend much time thinking about it, he just merely assumed the rebels were better warriors. In a sense, Thrawn believed that that was true, but the Chiss Grand Admiral then gave the crux of his theory for why the Empire was defeated at Endor. The rebellion won because the Emperor was killed, which really meant that the Empire's fighting forces lost the benefits of Palpatine's powerful battle meditation force ability. Pellaeon, again at the Battle of Endor, vehemently disagreed with Thrawn, believing the defeat could be explained by the normal stress of battle. But for Thrawn, such a simple answer was just not feasible. Having studied the battle, Thrawn saw a total and sudden loss of coordination, the loss of efficiency, and the loss of discipline, all resulting in the unthinkable loss of the Executor, TIE Fighter incompetence, and the destruction of 6 Star Destroyers in otherwise simple engagements. This all spoke of a single point of failure that affected the battle at large, and for Thrawn, this failure was the loss of Palpatine's battle meditation and the boost it provided to Imperial morale, stamina, and overall battle prowess, while also reducing the combat effectiveness of the rebellion forces. Although Pellaeon was there and didn't feel any type of influence Thrawn was referring to, and didn't remember the Emperor directing the battle at all, Thrawn was adamant that it was Palpatine's will that drove the Imperial fleet, and Pellaeon needed to remove the blindfold and finally face the truth he was describing. Therefore, Thrawn sought out Jedi Master C'baoth 5 years after Endor to similarly utilize his powerful battle meditation, not to cause his soldiers to become solely dependent upon it, but so that Thrawn could use the Jedi's abilities at critical times and in carefully selected combat situations to enhance the coordination between his task forces. Fortunately, Jedi Master C'baoth agreed, and it wasn't long before Thrawn tested both the Jedi's abilities and his own theory. Having acquired what he needed from Wayland, Thrawn planned a 3-pronged attack. A main attack led by Thrawn himself on the planet of Bafash, and then 2 other task forces would strike at 2 other distinct and separate star systems nearby. As Thrawn led his forces at Bafash, Pellaeon witnessed C'baoth using his battle meditation firsthand, watching the Jedi physically strain himself to perform the ability. As Thrawn's forces initiated their attack, it wasn't long before Pellaeon recognized that the battle was going well, unusually well in fact. For the past few weeks prior to Bafash, Pellaeon compiled the stats of his Star Destroyer Chimera's battle profiles going back for an entire year, when Thrawn had been in command of the warship. The Imperial captain was shocked to find that when compared to the current statistics of the present battle, in every category of speed, coordination, efficiency, and accuracy, the Chimera and its crew was operating at no less than 40% more effective than usual. As he turned to watch Sabaoth continue to strain as he conducted his battle meditation, Pellaeon, who never accepted Thrawn's theory of how and why the Imperial fleet had lost the Battle of Endor, now believed that the issue was no longer open to argument. Thrawn was right. It should be noted that as impressive as Thrawn's theory was, particularly for someone who wasn't even at the Battle of Endor, there's one element in his theory he was incorrect about. It wasn't Palpatine who was conducting the battle meditation during the Battle of Endor, but rather another Grand Admiral who was Force-sensitive, named Nihil D-Clan. However, demonstrating more proof that Thrawn's theory was correct, D-Clan did abruptly end his battle meditation during the battle after feeling Palpatine's death through the Force. He then rushed to the Emperor's throne room as a result, ensuring that the Imperial fleet did not benefit from the powerful Force ability for the rest of the Battle of Endor. So there we have it, how Thrawn believed the Empire was defeated in the Battle of Endor. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SW Reading Club for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive hangouts and book discussions. If not for me, for normal battle stresses.